2, 1. All right. Hello and welcome. Hello and welcome. And thank you all so much for being here. And thank you for tuning in to another episode of the Deportation Defense Live. We are live, ladies and gentlemen. We are live. It is the 9th of January of 2024. My theme today is how to win citizenship in 2024. All right, like, is this your year? You want to go for it this year? And thank you for everyone for tuning in, whether you're on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, TikTok. Like, hello and welcome. My name's Otis Landerholm. I'm the founding attorney here at Landerholm Immigration, A.P.C, where we fight for your American dream. And thank you so much for being here. Remember, the Deportation Defense Live is here to train, teach, inspire, and empower immigrants who are facing deportation to make the most out of immigration law, to make the most out of their lives, and to win their cases. Are you facing removal in immigration court? Do you know someone who's facing removal in immigration court? Because if so, you know that it is not easy. It is an uphill battle. The laws are against us. And here at the Deportation Defense Live, we are here to maximize your chances of winning that case. All right? So today our theme is how to win citizenship in 2024. And thank you everyone for being here. As always, I like to start with a brief empowerment tip, right? And so we're in the new year. We're coming off of the holidays. There's traffic in the Bay Area again after the holidays. So my empowerment tip, my question for you today is, hey, what is one thing you would like to change or improve in 2024? Do you have a new habit that you would like to take on for yourself? Did you do like a New Year's resolution? All right. Last year, on January 1st, I gave up coffee, all right, which was not an easy thing to do, since in a law firm we have coffee everywhere. All right, but I gave up coffee last year. It was a good decision, and I've been consistent with that decision. All right, so this year I've decided to get better at the guitar. So my goal has been to create a habit of playing the guitar every single day this year. All right, even if it's just for 5 minutes, just play guitar every day. And so that's something that I've been doing. I've been consistent with it. Of course, we're just on the 9th of the year, but I've been doing it. The way I'm doing it is, I get up and I exercise every morning, all right? But now I'm playing guitar right after I exercise every day. So it's like part of my morning ritual, so that way I immediately can check it off my list, right? And that's creating a new habit for me. And so, my question for you is, what do you want to change in 2024? It could be small or big, but man, go for it. Go for it. You can create the life you want. And of course, if that change has anything to do with your immigration case, hey, we're here to support you. We'd love to do that. Okay? So anyway, I hope that's helpful. Hope that's useful. Small hinges swing big doors, right? So if you make a small habit that you do every day, that you practice every day, heck, you can change a lot over the course of your future. Okay? Anyway, I hope that's helpful. So our theme today is how to become a citizen in 2024. And of course, the first step is we've got to figure out what your current situation is. All right? Like, if you currently have a green card, then okay, we can plan out how to become a citizen. You've got to have 3 years with a green card if you're living in marital union with a U.S. citizen, or 5 years with a green card otherwise. Okay? But if you're currently undocumented, or if you're currently in deportation proceedings, or if you currently have some kind of a bar, or if you currently have, a deportation order against you, then we've got to figure out how to fix those things and apply for a green card first, because you can't become a citizen without first becoming a lawful permanent resident, which is a green card holder. Now, sometimes that might mean applying for asylum and then winning that case, and then waiting 1 year, which the law allows for you to do, and then applying for a green card. So some folks who are undocumented go through the asylum route, which is not easy, not guaranteed, it has lots of risks involved. Talk to a lawyer first, all right? Some clients, or maybe don't have an asylum case, some clients go through the U visa route, all right? If you've been the victim of a crime in the US, then you apply for a U visa, and then you've got to wait the years that a U visa takes, then win that case, then wait for 3 years, then apply for a green card, and then be eligible for citizenship. All right? Some people who are in deportation proceedings go for what's called cancellation of removal. All right? If you have a spouse, parent, or child who's a U.S. citizen or a green card holder who would suffer a exceptional and extremely unusual hardship if you were deported, talk to a lawyer about that. Cancellation of removal is a way of applying for a green card. Some people go the route of marrying a U.S. citizen or having a family-based immigration process, all right? And then getting a green card through marriage or through a family-based process, which is not everyone's eligible for that, right? If you have certain inadmissibilities, it doesn't work. Okay? Some people require waivers. Some people have inadmissibility that's unwaivable through that process. But after getting the green card through marriage, for example, then you could wait 3 years and apply for citizenship. So those are the big pathways, all right? TPS is not a direct pathway for citizenship. DACA is not a direct pathway for citizenship. All the new parole processes that are coming in are not a direct pathway for citizenship. Okay? And so all of the deferred action, parole in place, military-based deferred action, things of that nature, prosecutorial discretion, all of those options are not a direct pathway for citizenship. All right? So just to clarify, step 1 on the pathway to becoming a citizen is to find a way to get a green card first. And there are big pathways that I mentioned here this morning. There are some others, all right? 212H waivers, 212C waivers. There's some registry cases. There's some interesting NACARA cases. Some of those do still exist. But basically, you got to find a way to get a green card first, which is not easy, right? Some people are just simply not eligible for them. There's 11 million people that are in the shadows right now, right? And many of those people, some of those people have cases. And so that's where it's like, let's do a consultation, let's figure it out. But many of those people, unfortunately, do not. All right? And I'm here to empower them anyway. If you're in that situation, I'm here to empower you anyway. All right? Because one day the law will need to change. So anyway, find a green card first is really step 1 of the citizenship process. And then step 2, once you have a green card, then let's talk over how to maximize your chances of success with citizenship. Basically, first, you've got to keep that green card lawfully, right? It has to be lawfully gotten, lawfully maintained for either 3 years or 5 years, okay? You've got to pay your taxes. You've got to be a person of quote-unquote good moral character, all right? Avoid arrests, avoid any, there's several other issues that cause problems for good moral character, owing debts for alimony, child support, debts to the federal government, things of that nature. Then, if you're a person of quote-unquote good moral character, talk to a lawyer if you have any questions about that. Then you can apply for citizenship. During the process, you'll be required to pass tests in English And in American civics, you'll need to take the oath of allegiance, and you can be sworn in to become a citizen. Okay? And that basically is the process. Okay? Now, 2024 is going to be an interesting year. We've got an election ahead of us with with immigration law is at stake in this election. All right? And my question for you is, if you're eligible for citizenship, or if you at least want to get the process started, if you want to see what your options are, hey, now's the time, right? Let's make it happen. Okay? Yesterday, we had a case of a young man who was the victim of a crime. He was assaulted, right? He was assaulted and they broke his jaw, all right? And he's a young man. He actually should have applied for DACA, but he never did, right? And now it's too late, unfortunately, because they aren't accepting initial applications for DACA. But DACA would not have given him a pathway to citizenship anyway. But because he was the victim of a crime, we're going to go the U visa route. All right, he's going to file a U visa first. Then he's going to wait, 15, 20 years is what they're taking right now just to get the visa approved. Right? And then you wait 3 more years to apply for a green card, get a green card that way. Then 5 years after the green card, right, he can be eligible to apply for citizenship. And that's like 25 years in the future or so, unless the law changes in the meantime. Right? So, that's a way. That's a way. That's a way to fix this. That's a way to do it. All right? And we just had a client hire us yesterday, and that's the pathway for him. Right? Everybody's situation is different. Everybody's situation is nuanced and tailored to them. And so, and whatever that situation, we start with a consultation. We'd love to help you. My team is here. We'd love to help you through that. That's basically what I wanted to share today. I did get some questions earlier, so Ramesh, I see your question. You say that the Department of Homeland Security mailed my permanent residence card to my old mailing address instead of my new mailing address, and this has caused all kinds of suffering and frustration. What do I have to do to get it back? So, Ramesh, thank you for asking that question, and I'm sorry that happened. It is a piece of the puzzle, right? When we apply for a green card, when we apply for any immigration benefit, we've always got to update the government with our current mailing address, all right? It's Form AR11 is the change of address form. And, sometimes this can be avoided or at least helped if you're working with a lawyer, right? Sometimes, if the lawyer doesn't change their address, which that can cause problems also, it can cause problems for lawyers also. If lawyers change from one office to another and move around. But if you're working with a lawyer who's fairly stable, who's going to be there for a while, and who maintains their address with the government, then that can help that situation. But basically, there's a process to request that they mail out the green card again, and you can find that process on uscis.gov. And Ramesh, if you have any questions about that, please feel free to reach out, and we can, walk you through, in a consultation, we can walk you through how to do that. Okay? So, all right, I don't see that we've had any other questions this morning, so, which is fine, but anyway, I hope everybody's doing well. How is everybody doing? All right, I hope everybody's doing well. To my friends here on Instagram, I see you here. Thank you for being here. So, Bolarisha, hello, and Angel, hello, and Gagastikal, good to see you, and Sharif, good to see you, and 007, good to see you. Hello, everybody here on Instagram. And if you're on YouTube or Facebook or LinkedIn or TikTok, hey, thank you all so much for being here, all right? So if you do have a question that I haven't answered, please still submit it, all right? And as always, please subscribe to our channel in YouTube. And when you do, click the notifications bell. You'll get a notification whenever we upload an additional video with updates, news, etc. And as always, if you have an immigration case, hey, please give us a call. We are here to help. We would love to help, okay? So thank you all so much for being here. It's the 9th of January, 2024. Happy New Year to you. If I haven't said it to you already, I really hope that you're doing well. I hope that you're taking steps to make 2024 your best year ever. All right? And yeah, you know, any questions, please reach out. We'd love to help you. So my name's Otis Landerholm, Landerholm Immigration, A.P.C., where we fight for your American dream, and we will see you on our next episode of the Deportation Defense Live. Thanks a lot. Have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.